Hey guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, if you are, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're not new here and you're already subscribed but you don't have the notification bell on, can you do that for me real quick? Because recently YouTube has said that they're not sending subscriptions out to our subscribers anymore. And even if you have your notifications on, you might only get partial notifications from me. Whatever the fuck that means. Either way, if you like my channel, if you support this channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Okay, so today I have a cup of peppermint tea. It's very gloomy today. It's not normally like this. Also, if you're not new here, you will notice that I'm standing. I normally sit in my videos, mostly just because I talk a lot, and when I stand up it makes me a little anxious, like makes me feel like I'm in a hurry. But sipping on some tea today to talk about trends and kind of companies and marketing schemes that I hate feels right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. This is gonna be an anti-haul. I have a list of things on my phone of trends and like just things that have come into the media lately that really, when I see them, I just go, are you kidding me? First one I want to start with is a trend that's been going around for a while. It's not really new. Some of these are new, but some of these are like just staples, kind of. And one of the things is like purposefully antiqued or distressed or vintage style items, right? So vintage and distressed and these sort of things are meant to show when something is actually old, when something has been reused, held through the family, kept its quality throughout time. Maybe like an old jacket, like this jacket, that's an old jacket. Like literally like maybe a decade old. It looks distressed because it's actually distressed because people in my family have worn it, okay? But whenever you come out with a new product that is shitty quality, that is made by people in third world countries, paid shitty wages, it's going to fall apart after a couple uses, and you call that vintage or antiqued, I just can't deal with it. You're purposely taking something that's cool because it's old and good quality that it's lasted and making something that's shitty, that looks shitty, and it's gonna fall apart because it's shitty. I don't think it's a problem really to go buy like an old piece of furniture, repaint it, kind of distress it because you want it to look a certain way. If you're reusing, okay, but whenever people are taking literal shit quality things and making them look old, it really bothers me. You could just go get something and reuse it instead of creating a shitty product. Alright, so if you're not fired up by number one, number two is going to get probably a lot of you irritated. It has to do with zero waste, and I've had many of you tell me how much you hate these, and it is single-use makeup wipes. This is a new concept and it's very irritating. I see this not only actually in makeup, but also in home cleaning. Those single-use disinfectant wipes. What happened to spraying something and using a reusable rag, or putting something on your reusable like makeup wipe and wiping off your face? People used to use those rags too. That's how I was raised. But no, now we have single-use items for literally everything. So makeup wipes, single-use makeup wipes really irk me, and I'm anti-hauling them because I'm never buying them again, and you shouldn't buy them again either. They cost way too much money to you're literally taking a dollar bill every time you use it, wiping your face, and then throwing it out. Just don't do it. Okay, so the third thing is something else that revolves around zero waste because they are single use, and that is Keurigs. Keurigs to make single cups of coffee or tea. I'm just so very irritated by these sort of things because they have reverted us to single-use, more plastic cups, as if our society doesn't have enough of that, as if our oceans and our landfills don't have enough of that, and they've added more. When you could just simply make less tea or less coffee and not buy a whole machine and not buy each individual little cup. I'm just annoyed by all these little single-use things that have crept into our lives and crept into the marketplace. I'm not about it, and Keurig, I'm coming for you. This next one, I've actually heard arguments in favor of this, so if the things that make those arguments correct apply to you, I don't mean this, because apparently there are some people with autoimmune diseases that have a hard time using their hands to like chop vegetables and stuff, but there are also plenty of perfectly capable people who have plenty of time to cut their own stuff, who buy pre-cut veggies and pre-cut fruits, and not even just pre-cut ones. Like there's an Instagram account, I'll put the handle right here. It's called like Pointless Packaging or something, and basically every time you see something in a supermarket that's packaged when it absolutely did didn't need to be, they posted on their Instagram. So go follow them. That's really cool. But that's the sort of shit I mean. Like, we're packaging things that are already naturally packaged, like a banana. You know, it comes in that nice little thing that's nature's wrapping, so you don't need plastic to wrap that. Just think about it, guys. A lot of things in our lives we use today for literally seconds last on this planet forever. How freaking ridiculous is that? So this new trend of pre-cut foods and pre-cut this and pre-cut that, it really annoys me. Similar to that, following right along with that pattern, those delivery home-cooked meal things, the food delivery services, right? They're like pre-packaged meals, which I thought that was kind of cool for a little while when it first came out, right? Whenever I was seeing that you were only going to get enough ingredients to make the recipe at hand. The part that sucks with that is you're getting, most of the time, these people get single-use styrofoam boxes that the stuff comes in, right? A bunch of those single-use packaged freezer things, like freezer bags, those frozen ice packs, and they put those in there, and there's all the plastic that all the veggies and all this like dry goods and all the seasonings come in. It's just a ton of waste. And I understand there are plenty of people who don't have time to like prepare their meals, and you know, you're a working adult and you have 2 kids and whatever, but I see so many people do this when they're just regular people, and I don't understand. Pinterest is like available to you. I don't know. That's one that I'm kind of iffy about, because I can see how they could definitely benefit people's lives, but they're so wasteful. Like, immensely wasteful, much more than going to the grocery store. So unless someone comes out with one that's all compostable packaging, if someone gets on that, please sponsor me. Maybe I should get on. I should start that business. But anyway, that's in the anti-haul. These next 2 also kind of relate to each other because they're beauty related, and one of those is going to be glitter masks. Yes, people are putting literally plastic on their faces in the form of glitter and acting as if it does something positive for your skin. Newsflash, that's not good for your skin. It's literally a gimmick for you to spend $40 on a face mask that's not gonna have any benefits for your skin. And that really irritates me, because people are literally washing, not microplastics, the plastics in the glitter are not small enough to be quite microplastics, but they're very small particulate pieces of plastic that you're literally washing down the drain. And nothing makes me more angry than seeing that. These companies that are coming out with these stupid glitter masks, every time I see a video of that go across my feed or an advertisement come up on my Instagram, I literally just want to rip my eyes out at the ignorance of these brands and the influencers supporting them. And it really is just that. I don't think that they realize what they're doing. Well, I think the brands do. I don't think the influencers think about the things that I think about. Obviously, we have different like outlooks on life. I don't think they think about it. They just think it's something cute and fun. But if we could get more influencers to think about the impacts of their actions, that would be great. And to please stop supporting stupid freaking things like glitter face masks. That's all I'm asking. And the last one seems to have been really on the rise for a while and then has kind of died down, but I still know people get them. I know people in my personal life who get them. Those beauty subscription boxes. Yes, literally people pay $20, $30, $40, $50 to get a box full of shit that they don't even know what it is, so they don't know if they like it, and more often than not they don't. They just use it because they got it. And it's so opposite of what I think, right? Every time I make a purchase, I think about it in depth. I think about, is the company ethical? Is it vegan? Is it plastic packaging? Is it something I really want? Do I need to be participating in this form of consumerism? And beauty subscription boxes are the complete opposite of that. You're literally paying to receive samples of something that a company needs to promote because it's already not doing good enough in their stock. So they pay someone else to send it on a subscription box to you, and chances are you're not gonna like the color, you're not gonna like the formula, you're not gonna like the smell, whatever it is, you probably, most likely, are not gonna like it. Now look, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with me on this, and I'm just talking about specifically beauty subscription boxes, because I've seen some awesome subscription boxes out there who are working to reduce waste, who are working to like be a non-profit and donate back to people in need, and I've even seen like gardening subscription boxes, which are pretty cool and things that you could actually use. But beauty subscription boxes, more times than not, I'm finding people are receiving things that they just have to turn around and declutter later. And I am so irritated that that has become such a trend. That's gonna be it for me today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this anti-haul. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know which one of these things irritates you as well. Or should I say, which one of these things irritated you the most? Or if they all irritate you as much as they irritate me, leave that in the comment section as well. And maybe even tweet this at some of the companies who are doing these things or the influencers who are doing these things, and maybe they'll start to think about it. Who knows? It's worth a try, right? Anyway, guys, remember, until next time, create the peace.